Aloha, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me over for this Young Women Anniversary celebration of Calasiao Stake, Philippines. So today we are going to talk about discovering the beauty within. So how do you feel today, my dear young women? I hope everyone is feeling good, feeling great, feeling wow, or feeling beautiful, because we are all beautiful. Yes, that's a fact, because we are created in the image of God. So everyone is beautiful. Okay, so for this presentation of mine, I have 4 talking points to take up. Number 1 is, what are we to discover? What are the elements of beauty within? Why are these elements important? How do we develop and unveil the beauty within? So as I was saying, everyone is beautiful, female or male, because we are created in the image of God. Our beauty within is part of the innate gifts we receive from God. Our definition of beauty is not just our outside appearance or our looks, but it is a blend of our character, values, attitudes, attributes, knowledge, skills, intelligence, of course, confidence, our abilities and talents, and even our posture, our poise and courage, and everything about us, what we do, how we look at others. The song goes, there is beauty all around, and the famous saying states that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So, indeed, everything around us can be beautiful. That depends on us, of course, because beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. So if we think something is beautiful, it is beautiful. So it is the opinion of one looking at something or someone. So we have our own unique beauty that we have to accentuate. What are the elements of beauty within? I'm giving you a code, which is CASH, CAP, CASH, CAP. So starting from letter C, let's take note of our character. Okay? Our character, which is based on our values. And letter A would be about our attitude and our attributes. Letter S would refer to our skills, and of course including our knowledge, and that would form part of our intelligence. So that is for S. And H would be about our habits, the things that we repeatedly do. So things that we repeatedly do that would tantamount to becoming excellence. So excellent should be habitual. And then letter C, confidence. Confidence in ourselves. Confidence in speaking, in talking, or in talking to people, of course. And A would refer to abilities and our talents. And letter P for the CAP is posture, poise, and carriage. So I will take this up one by one. So we begin with character. That's the letter C. They say beauty is useless, character is the best. It only means that having an attractive face or sexy body is not enough. Right? So beauty within is character. It is about making correct decisions and choices. For example, if you choose to wear modest dress, feel good about it, you exude your beauty within. having the conviction of modesty in dressing and feeling wow with it or about it, about practicing modesty. Beauty within is portrayed by your values. What are your values? Values towards faith, towards family, towards material things, and towards others. And now, what about attitude? So, what is attitude? It is about the way we act, right? The way we react to something. And, we hear people sometimes say, he or she has an attitude. What does that mean? What kind of attitude? Is it good attitude or bad attitude? So it depends upon how they say it. There is a saying which goes, attitude determines your altitude. Okay? Indeed it is. How high or how great you can go depends on your attitude. Now I'm moving to attributes. What are attributes? These are qualities or features regarded as a characteristic or inherent part of someone or something. So, attributes can be developed into skills to become an expertise or a specialization. So my example here is, in a family, there is a family of doctors, a family of teachers, or a family of writers, like that. So this particular skill or talent is attributed to someone within the family, and we can develop this attribute or inherent characteristic to become a skill. So let us make an inventory of our skills. So let's see how long would be our list. We have to continue developing our skills. That's already under S, okay? In the code cash. So skills would be something that we are able to do, wherein we specialize, or we do it most of the time. So we develop the skill out of training, out of mentoring or coaching, and out of study. But there are skills as simple as cleaning the yard or cleaning the kitchen. So that would also entail skill. But of course, dressmaking, gardening, landscaping, and writing. Yes, writing can be developed as a skill. Maybe we have that as an inherent characteristic, so we can also develop that as a skill. Okay, so from S to H in our code cash. So H would refer to habits. What are habits? These are acts or actions that are repeatedly done. So excellence can be achieved through good habits. If we repeatedly do some good writing, then we can improve our writing. So we have to hone our skills repeatedly so they become habits. So what are your habits? Do you have a habit of reading? Okay, that probably you can't sleep at night if you don't read first, like read the scriptures or read a good book. So it becomes a habit. It becomes natural with us that we look for a book and read something first before we get to sleep. So when we are abreast with reading, or when we do a lot of reading, then that would help us to improve our writing. So developing our skills and specializing and mastering on these skills to a certain level would contribute also to the reservoir of knowledge that we have. So as you know, knowledge is power. So we can draw power out of being knowledgeable. So that only means that we give value to education So we continue to acquire knowledge. But acquiring knowledge is not enough, because what is important, or more important, is for us to be able to apply what we learn. And that is something to do with, that has something to do with wisdom. Wisdom is the application of the knowledge that we acquire. So putting this together, we have to hone our intelligence. Intelligence as an innate gift. So we believe that intelligence is the only thing we can bring to resurrection and nothing else. And the good news is we can increase our intelligence. In what way? Well, for one thing, it is by continuing to read. So we continue to read a lot. And of course, talk, or developing our speaking skills. And other skills that we have, like communication skills or even livelihood skills. So we can have the confidence. We can achieve confidence, if we are knowledgeable. I'm now moving into the CAP portion of our code. And CAP starts with letter C, and C would refer to confidence. So if we are knowledgeable, as I was saying, then we feel confident. If we have good values, good friends, positive attitude, and we feel that we are always prepared, then we develop self-confidence. If we have self-confidence in public speaking, for example, then we're able to establish eye contact with the audience, and we communicate what we mean. We communicate with our audience what we wanted to say. Developing confidence also has something to do with the way we stand, the way we talk, or the way we walk, and even in the manner of asking questions or emphasizing something as we talk to our audience. So under CAP, C, A, abilities. Okay? A now would be for abilities. What are we able to do? Are we able to tell a story, write a poem, speak on the spot, draw an image, or say lecture or teach effectively, edit articles or edit videos, sing a tune, dance and sway, serve people, serve others, and inspire people? So these are some of the abilities that we can develop, and there are more. So as you try to make an inventory of your skills, you can also make an inventory of your abilities. Talents, of course, are innate, or they come from within. So there are some talents that are still inside, or they are rather called potentials. If we do not develop the potentials to become talents, then we cannot really come up or discover and develop all these innate gifts that are given to us. So it's necessary that we develop our talents. We try to train more, and of course be dynamic and active. Avoid, or we try to control our shyness, okay, so that we can develop our talents. We have to invest in terms of time and effort and resources to develop our talents. If it were strumming a guitar, then we can buy a guitar if we are able, or we can just borrow for a while. And if our talent is in drawing, then we need to do some kind of sketching and painting, and we need to do this continuously and try to improve. Okay, if our talent is writing, then we can read a lot and try to express our ideas in writing. It will help if we can write probably a journal or a diary, so we can record some events, because some books can be started out with some kind of diary or journal, where important elements are jotted down, and then that could be a starting point to write a book or an article. Now, CAP. The P now would refer to posture or poise. Of course, this is very important, because what is the beauty of the face if we cannot project ourselves, or if we cannot stand properly, or be able to project that beauty within ourselves. So whether we like it or not, the beauty within should be radiated so that it will have sense. After all, why are we trying to discover the beauty within? So we can unveil it, uncover it, and try to share this beauty, this talents, this kind of character, and in terms of how we talk to people, how we move, how we walk, and all of this would also involve our poise and our posture. Our actions, of course. They say our actions speak louder than voice. So this is true sometimes. That is why part of our poise would be about the way we talk, or the way we look, and the way we look at others. As I was saying, the way we stand or the way we sit, and the way we project ourselves and do things. All things or act in public, all this would constitute our poise, especially when we are walking on a stage, or when we are giving a talk on a stage, or in public at that. So we develop a certain stance, communication stance, and poise or posture that would capture our audience. So I have 5 ways here. I developed this 5 statements to help you out unveil your beauty within. It all starts with letter F. And number 1 is feel good about yourself. So if you feel good about yourself, that's about thinking your strengths, your skills, your talents. What are you very good at? You think about this and you feel good about yourself. And of course, we have to continue overcoming our weaknesses. We all have weaknesses, but we have the ability to turn them into strengths and opportunities. So first thing is we have to feel good about ourselves. Number 2 is feel confident. So if we feel confident, there's some kind of belief in our abilities. We believe in ourselves, and we are braced, or we are equipped through learning or through studying. So we are full of ideas, and we can share our ideas to others. We continue to increase our intelligence by reading, by attending conferences, by attending seminars, by communicating with people who are good at the communication, or who are good at specific areas. So we can increase our skills and our knowledge, and we become more confident if we feel that we are knowledgeable. So the third one is also starting with letter F, and that is focus. Focus on the brighter side of life. So exuding your beauty within through your smile, for example, is a positive way to start the day. Okay? Flashing your beautiful smile. So I think everybody becomes more beautiful if you smile. So smile, and the world smiles with you. Okay, that's number 3. And number 4 is feast on excellence. We have to feast on excellence. So excellence for me would mean continuous improvement. We have improved a little there and a little over there, over here, and that should be continually done. So we keep improving ourselves, improving our talents, our communication skills, and all our abilities, the things that we know, the things that we are able to do, we have to develop them further, to specialize in them, and so they would become skills. Okay, number 5, still beginning with letter F, is feel wow or feel beautiful. You will not look beautiful if you don't feel beautiful. So taking it positively, it's a good feeling to feel that we are beautiful. So by doing how to do this is, of course, we have to practice neatness and good grooming. Good grooming, good posture, carriage, and poise. So in order to attain this, we need to have a healthy lifestyle and observe proper nutrition so we can maintain the shapes of our body, and of course we can flash the bright smile as always, or the sweetie smiles. Sweetie smiles captivate people. So with regards to achieving a healthy lifestyle, this depends most on what we eat, because we are what we eat. So we should be able to take in some nutritious food. And one advice that I can give is taking 5 portions of fruits and vegetables every day. Various fruits and vegetables every day. So that's it. I have the 5 tips to discover and unveil your beauty within. So the challenge is not just to discover, but also to unveil or uncover the beauty within, and most especially to exude and radiate this kind of beauty. So from within, we can radiate it to others. So if we are happy about ourselves, then we can also make other people happy, even just by smiling to people we meet or to people we talk to. And let's continue to inhale and exhale love, so we can develop this pure love in our heart and continue to discover, unveil, exude, and radiate our beauty within.